Hey Gary,
Hey, how are you guys? Welcome to Tapping In with Gary Spivey. I am Gary Spivey, and Dean, you're late.
I'm late. I know it's all my fault.
I'm
I was doing my
serious.
I was doing my hair. That's what took so long.
What can you do? What can you do? Anyway, here we go. Hey guys, how are you? I had to meditate a long time today to get all zinged up for you guys, and I did. I did. There's all kinds of new stuff. I've got some new gifts that are freakish, and I'm not sure exactly what they do, but it seems to put you in more than just a club, the online club. It seems to put you into a space where you really get above it. And I figured this out this week. Everything's happening so fast. I sometimes learn as much in a day as I learned in a year. Used to, and so this is just really a crazy time we're in. So anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys about that. I can't wait for the master class tomorrow. So if you guys are not in the master class, you got to get in it. And tomorrow you'll actually learn some stuff that's gonna really freak you out because it did me. And it's a little hard to freak me out because you're sort of an old dog. You think I've seen everything, I've seen it all, and then heaven throws something new at you, and it's pretty amazing the stuff that's going on these days, and pretty amazing the things that are happening with you guys. And I'm going to talk about some of these freaky, crazy things that sound a little science fiction. So we're going to talk about that tonight as well. So Dino, how are you? How you
I'm
doing?
doing great. How are you?
Good, good. Where are you? You look
I'm
like you're.
I'm in God's library. Can you tell?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me see. Let me find a book. Hold on. I got to find myself in the video so I could find God's books. Oh, I can't find myself. But anyway, all around me, all around me is God's books. We got
oh,
secrets
good.
everywhere. Yeah.
All right, that
Yep.
sounds good.
Oh
That
wait, there's a
means
book back here, Gary, on you.
Yeah. Oh, I see. When you're in God's library like that in your virtual background, that just means you're in a cheap hotel. so,
I
like,
am in a cheap hotel. I was driving from my mom's house back to yours, and I didn't make it in time, so I had to stop at a hotel so I could do the show.
there we are. Well, I'm glad you're here in God's library. That means you're incredibly smart tonight. So perfect.
Yes, I
There
have all
we
the answers.
there. We got Adriana with us, the beautiful Adriana. Look at you. You know,
Hello,
good to see
I am
you.
in Tenochtitlan's library.
You're in Tenocha's library. Oh, all right. Yeah. What's that like? Uh,
Beautiful,
See,
I love
see, cat run, fat. No, no, that's not that's not that's not Tenoch. Actually, Tenoch is really intelligent, which is is may surprise you guys, but actually he's brilliant. He's really really brilliant, and so I love talking to him because he's real smart, and I can't get above his intellect, and he teaches me stuff, and so and we hope to see Tenoch again in this lifetime. Do you still see him sometimes?
it.
Yeah,
I see
a
you
little bit.
every single day. You better be in my life.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yes.
Well, I think he left me. I think he left me. You know.
No,
So tell him,
never.
tell him I'm lonely, very hurt. All those things. Anyway, and so
Okay.
we got Brian with us. Hey, Brian, how are you, buddy?
Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
Just living the dream.
Yeah,
Brian pulls off miracles at the retreat. I mean, he does like the work of 10,000 people. Um, and his thing is, I was never here.
Yep.
so, but he sorts out everything, everything. Dean, you couldn't do it without him. I'm
I
telling
know I
you.
couldn't. Thank God he's
You,
coming to the next retreat.
yeah, yeah, that's right. And the next retreat is we're having a big holiday retreat, you guys, and I want you guys to be here. We'll have a lot of fun. And so I think everybody likes it, and I think everybody needs a holiday. I think we all need one right now. Right about now, we need to have a big party, a big holiday party. And so anyway, so we're having a holiday retreat, and that is on December 1st, right? Do you know? Is that
December
right?
1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yeah, and then we're also going to Minneapolis. We're going to be up there on November 6th. That's in the next week or so, or a
Yep.
week or two, actually. And I'll be up there. I'm doing some fun TV things on Halloween. We're doing a haunted house, and we'll be on Dave Ryan in the morning on Halloween. And so, but I'm looking really, really forward to hanging out in Minneapolis. And we've got an all day seminar, and the seminar is on the 6th. There we are, and you can get your tickets now. And so so it's November 6th, and we just love to see you. This one will sell out; those always do, and so this one is already really close to selling out. And so, you guys, if you want a ticket, if you want to attend Minneapolis, you better buy a ticket now. 800-827-GARY, or you can also get a ticket at GarySpivey.com. So, what else are we doing? Private readings. Call me up. Today would be a good day to get a private reading from me, because I have got some crazy things going on. And every time I talk to you guys these days, I'm rebuilding you. It's like a whole rebuilding process. It's really crazy what's going on spiritually with our spiritual bodies and our physical bodies and our mental bodies and our emotional bodies. And you got to get all those bodies all together. And if you do, you're going to have a good time. If you don't, uh-oh. And so call me up. I'll fix you. So who we talking to, Dean? I just want to talk to folks. I just want to read people and see what they got going.
All righty. Well, we got a list. Let's see.
Have you had anything interesting going on? Have you been seeing yourself? I had
No, I haven't.
I had several people this week that called me, and they were actually talking about seeing a spirit walk through their room, or seeing themselves, their higher selves. And so people are actually, I thought you were a little wacko, Dean, frankly. And so, because you saw your higher self walk in front of you, you were driving the golf cart, and your higher self was out walking around in the yard. And so you thought it was someone else. And then you realized that's me.
Yeah, because I thought it was kind of weird that they had the same clothes on that I did. They had the same gray sweater, black pants. And I thought that is really bizarre. But then when they walked right into the hedge bush and disappeared, then I really thought, okay, that's weird. So I drove over there on the golf cart, got off the golf cart, and started looking around, really thinking there's a person. And then it dawned on me that was my higher self that I could see with my physical eyes. So anyway, it was just a little freaky.
That was crazy. I had the same kind of thing happen last week. I had, someone I hadn't thought about or talked about or been around or anything, and not even particularly a great friend, but just someone I know of, and I seen them walk through the yard, and then they started talking, and I'm like, what? And so I really did. And so they were almost it wasn't exactly in the physical dimension, but it was pretty close. And so it was sort of like those shows in Vegas where you have holograms. It looked like that. It looked like a hologram almost as I saw it. And so but I've had a lot of people talk about that this week, and see what happens is, in this new dimension that's opening up, guys, the heaven on earth in the physical, you will see stuff. You will hear stuff. You will see stuff. You'll see someone maybe maybe you'll see someone you don't know, or maybe like Dean, you'll see you. And so it's a little crazy. Not unusual for me to see, heavenly hierarchy, God, angels. I see that all the time, dead people. But this is a different thing, because it is so clear, and it's so much right in this dimension. So things are getting a little different here on the little planet Earth. So who are we talking to? Who are we talking to, Dino?
All righty, let's start with Carolina Amel. All right, Carolina, please unmute yourself.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, girl. Hey, what's happening? Uh-oh. There we go.
Where do I start? So I've been going through a super high vibration. I've been meditating.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you. Yesterday, you just popped in my head. It was really crazy, and so it was like that, kind of like that thing where I'm seeing people. And I saw you yesterday, but you popped in my head, but you popped into this dimension. And so I saw that yesterday. I saw your face, and I thought, what's she doing? And when I looked to see what you were up to, you just kind of went away. And so you said hello yesterday. It was really wild. And so
well, let me tell you what I've been up to.
All right. Yeah. Tell me what's been going on.
And I was thinking of you yesterday, because I just couldn't believe what happened to me. So I went from a super high vibration,
right,
to Monday night. I had a fever, which knocked me out. Tuesday, Wednesday, I went to urgent care. I got a prescription that I took at 8:30 p.m. By 9:30, 10, my face turned red.
Mm.
My ears looked like water balloons. And I just started having an allergic reaction. So I went to the ER at midnight. Everything was okay. Doctor released me because my face went from being red to pink. So I went to bed and I woke up the next day. Everything was fine except for my eyes were swollen. And every time I tell the story, if you can picture the lion from The Wizard of Oz, that's what I look like.
Wow.
So at this point, I'm laughing. I make my coffee. I do a few things. And then I went from looking like the beast to a cub. So that was a good sign because things started to slowly get better. By the end of the night, it almost felt like instead of poking, it felt like something was stabbing me in my legs. So I'm going through all of this. And the crazy thing about what's happening to me physically is that I feel really good inside, spiritually, energetically. I'm still meditating. I'm still trusting. I'm still trusting in God that no matter what, somehow I'm good. And then everything finally just started to settle down. And yesterday was a great day.
Oh, good. Wow.
And I thought
that was quite a ride, and you did pop in my consciousness. It was like and it was in this dimension. And so you know what I think that, and I was wondering what was up with you. And so what happens is I think that in this oneness energy that we're all going through, like we're all becoming one, whether we like it or not, because we're all empathing each other. I think that we help one another out when we need help. It's kind of like when I was sick in the hospital with COVID and dying a few times, you guys helped me out and I could see your faces. I mean, it was like one after the other after the other. I could see your faces. I really could. And so I think that that's what's going on. So I think when one of us is in trouble, everybody will like come to your rescue. And so
and they did. A lot of people did.
Yeah, okay. It's crazy, right? And so, but it hooks up like that. And so I'm glad you're better. When I look at you, you look totally fine. I don't see anything wrong with you anywhere. And so I'm just lighting you up. I cleared a little darkness out of your head. And there we go. See, now you felt light in your head, especially in the frontal lobe of your brain up here. See, a little different feeling. Now you got warm.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. Now you got a big heart.
So with all of this going on, I just kept wanting to get better and better and better. When really what I want to do is I want to get back to work, and I'm trying to get these two big accounts that are life-changing. And all I kept thinking was like the light at the end of the tunnel, just get better, just do this. So if I can get that lit up, that would be amazing.
Okay, and these two big accounts. Okay, one of them works quick, one of them takes a minute. And so there we are. But when I said one of them worked quick, your feet immediately caught on fire. You felt that. Okay, good. That means you nailed it. And so
thank you to everybody, because I kept reaching out, and that's one thing that I learned is that I need to be able to ask for help.
Yeah.
And the amount of angels, everybody that just I can't thank everybody enough for the prayer.
When you said I can't thank everybody enough, my hands got really hot. So see, what happens is a lot of times these days we can bless each other by projecting good, and it works. And then when you project thank you, we get the same thing back, and I get the same thing. It doesn't matter whether I'm projecting to you or projecting thank you to you. It all ends up the same. And that's what happens in oneness. And so, but you look really good now, and I see little pots of gold flying down around your head. And you got dizzy right then. Feel that? That was crazy dizzy. And so that turned this dimension around, which is the heaven on earth in the physical. That's the reason suddenly it felt like something pulled you. And so because I saw these pots of gold flying down around your body, and when that happened, it turned everything around. So good luck.
Thank you.
We'll say we knew you win. So that's good. Good luck.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, Gary. Thank you.
Hey, love you back. Good luck. I'm glad you got through that. That's good. That's good. That's really funny though, because yesterday I saw her. I was like, oh, I wonder what she's doing. I wonder what all that is. Anyway, who are we talking to, Dino?
All right, Francis Garcia's niece, Melody. Let's see. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Hi.
Hey,
How are you
girl.
doing?
Hi. I
Hello.
have a hi. I was wondering if you can clear my daughter's traumas. She has anxiety, and so it's a long story, but I'll make it short. So she has anxiety for 4 years, and she's been seeing a therapist, and now, and then so I've noticed in school she's not focusing at all whatsoever, and so the teacher was saying that she just fidgets a lot, plays with her hand, twirls, play with her hair, distracted anyways. So they recommended oh well, I told my sister about it and she said, well, maybe she has ADHD, get that checked out. So we saw a psychiatrist. She evaluated my daughter, but she didn't say specifically she has that, but she recommended a medication called guanfacine. And I know you said, well, you told Francis a while ago that my daughter is spiritual, so I don't know if um
That's a good
that
idea.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's okay to take with that.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I can't prescribe medication or
I mean, I
unprescribe it.
come.
But here's what I see when I look at her in the spiritual dimensions. I'm clearing a dark, crusty energy off of her head, and off of her feet. Her shoes or her feet bother her, and she has this.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so what is that all about?
I'm not sure. And actually, I was gonna ask that recently, like 2 days ago, she told me that she's hearing thoughts in her head and
Hmm.
she's seeing things, and I don't
Hmm.
know. That's driving me crazy.
What she's seeing in this dimension that's really opening up right now, which is a
Mhm.
heaven on earth in the physical, and so she can see this dimension, and it's really crazy when you can see it as clear as what she can see it. And so she's really gifted. She's very special,
Oh my
and
gosh,
so yeah, and so she can see in this dimension. I cleared. If you look, she's sweating on her forehead now a little bit. See.
she's
And so,
nervous.
no, well,
Yes.
it's actually it was because I pulled this dark, crusty, energy off, and so
Okay,
and so
thank
and
you.
yeah, and now your feet are warm, she's warm, and it feels like she'll calm down. And she was also backwards in her body. Ask for the gift of God's hand. Do it right now.
So what do I say?
God, give me the gift of your hand, please, so I can turn her spirit around in her
God,
body.
give me the gift of hands so I can turn her around.
Okay, and then you just imagine in your mind's eye and hold your
Okay.
hand out and imagine her head and then flip her around forward. She was backwards. There we go. Now
Oh
you
my
clicked
God.
her in. There we go.
Oh
Okay,
my
now
God.
you feel. Now look how you feel. You felt really good.
Yep.
Okay, when you're backwards in your body, you'll do everything exactly backwards. And so this is not unusual for adults or kids to get this. And so it's a little demon trick they do. Now look how good you feel inside your body.
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
good, but it's just wild about how she, describes things. Because I
Yeah.
have a month-old son, and I just get worried that she can do something because she'll wake up like, "Mom, I see you sleeping, but I hear this lady talking to me," and then I go back to sleep. So I'm, I gotta worry because either
Well,
me or my
well,
son.
I can see she's got a lot of stuff going on, but I see she's going to be all right.
So the
So
medication would help her out.
I don't know
If she,
about that.
oh,
I don't
okay,
know.
okay.
That's your decision. Will it'll slow her down. It'll sedate her. It'll make her like a little bit of a zombie. And so
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
if that's I don't know if that's what you're looking for. So
Oh.
that's what I see. So
Okay, and if you can clear my friend's house because that's where she sees a lot in my friend's house. Her name's Allison.
there's a lot of demons over there, and I just cleared them. There they go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and so
Wow.
some of the, and it's not like anybody's bad there, but there's a lot of times the most prevalent demon on the planet right now, and this goes for all you guys, is the demon that makes people go, bad guy, you're the bad guy. So your friend has somebody projecting bad guy energies to her. And so
Oh,
this would be family members, close in, old relationships. I see it's
old
close in.
right. Old
Yeah,
relationships. There's a lady. How
yeah.
can we clear it ourselves? How can we do it? That's why I
You
would say
asked,
like,
well, go back and look at my energy clearing last week, and that was really the energy clearing I did on Wednesday. Go back in the archives and look at that, GarySpivey.com, and if you're in the club, and if you're not in the club, you can get a free club membership for a month, but it's really worth it. But it gives you all the tools, but you can simply ask God for the spiritual gift of a very sharp sword. Say, God, may I have the spiritual gift of a very sharp sword. Reach and grab it. It's a golden sword. It's got a diamond blade on it. It looks very sharp. And as you clear these demons, there you go, go round and round, way up in the sky. There you go. You cleared about 200 of them right then that were way up there
Oh my
that you
God,
could
'cause-
reach.
yeah, because I also feel, I mean, I don't see them, but I hear them. I hear them in my house. And you helped Francis clear my house last time. And I was like, oh my gosh,
Yep,
it's
there you
crazy.
go.
Thank
You'll
you
be
so
good.
much.
Awesome.
I also had
Good
a
luck.
question.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
also had a question.
All right, we'll answer your question. What is it?
When my mom's friend had a baby girl, her kids was here, and then my mom she closed the baby's bottle really tight, and it just popped off. And
Oh, she was just saying that she saw something. I was clipping the baby's bottle, and then out of nowhere, it just popped into the ground. That was when you told Francis that somebody was in my house, and they were playing around, and we were picking up little clues of
Yeah,
who
she
did
can
that.
see things. Well, she can see things. She sees what I
Yeah.
see. So, honey, you're just seeing what
Oh
I
my
see. If you ever get afraid, you can just say, ask your angel to get rid of it. Just say, angel, get rid of it.
Angel,
Get rid of it.
Angel, get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Angel, get rid of it.
But say it's stern. Angel, get rid of it.
Angel, get rid of it.
There you go. And they'll do it. See how warm you got? You got real warm right then. See? Your angels will do what you tell them. Okay?
Wow. What do you say? Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
Gary.
so much.
Hey, good luck, honey. Good luck.
Thank
She
you.
is
Take
so
care.
cute.
Bye.
She's so cute. Oh my God. She's amazing. Who
Yes.
we talking to, Dina?
All right, Adriana, who are we going to next?
Let's go with Margaret.
Margaret. All righty, Margaret. Unmute yourself, please.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey,
how are
girl.
you doing?
Hey,
Hey,
what's
how-
your question?
My brother-in-law had a cardiac arrest yesterday morning. Luckily, he was playing pickleball and there was a policeman there and they did CPR right away. And then the fireman got there, or the ambulance got there pretty quick, and they had to defib him 3 times to get his heart started again. So today they did an angiogram, but there's no blockages. So I'm just wondering if we can send healing or anything.
Yeah. Well, I think you already have seen a lot of healing because I see that energy coming from you. I
Okay.
think you did. I think you did him a lot of good. I'm clearing a bunch of dark energies off. He was responding to kind of overworking his heart because of
Okay.
the because I think he thinks he's 12 and he's not.
Yeah.
And so,
He that's Ken.
he-
We call him Crazy Ken. Yeah.
yeah, well, he's pushing a little too hard. And
Okay.
so, how old is he?
70.
Okay, how old is he?
12.
Okay, so you
Maybe.
see what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? And so that's what's going on, honey. He's just pushing a little too hard. He's got
Okay. So do you think he's good? They haven't got him off the bench yet. So
I
you
think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be okay, but he's got to go into a little different regimen of how he lives his life,
Yeah.
which he'll hate.
Oh, I know.
And so, but I think a little different regimen, and that makes sense, and he'll be okay. That's what it feels like. And they may have one little medication they're going to have to give him, and then that'll help him. That's what I see.
Okay. And he'll probably, he's a crazy guy. I don't know. But yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Good
I
luck.
appreciate it.
Good luck,
Okay.
Hannah.
Thank you.
There we go. Who are we talking to, Dean?
All righty. Next one's going to be Christy Marie. Christy, please unmute yourself.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, girl.
So I have 2 questions for you. One is I've been having some heart palpitations lately, and I'm just wondering if it's something serious or if it's just from a lot of stress going on in my life right now.
I see panic attack demons, and so does that make sense to you?
Makes 110% sense. Yes.
Yeah. And so when you have a panic attack demon walk into your energy field, when this panic attack demon walks into your energy field, your angels and your spiritual higher selves, your higher selves see it. You see, and with this new dimension opening up, the heaven on earth in the physical, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between spiritual and physical. And so everybody's calling me like every day about physical problems. And I keep on answering 9 times or 9.5 times out of 10, it's a spiritual thing. So in your case, it's a spiritual thing. So then you would just simply ask God for a sword to clear your energy, get your sword,
Give me a
clear.
sword, clear my energy.
There we go. You actually got a whole peacock. You look like a peacock behind you with all these swords. Okay. So you got an array. You got an array of a bunch of swords, and I just see them all coming down. And so as you clear your energy, now then look, your feet are warming up. I see your face beginning to sweat. And so you got to clear your energy. Everybody's got to clear their energy way more now than ever before. And if you do that, notice how now you can breathe. Feel the difference?
A little bit. I'm still
Okay.
feeling stress, but
Okay,
yeah.
well, see, you can hold on to stress, or you can decide to allow it to leave. Why don't you just decide to allow it to leave?
Okay.
Decide in your head, make a decision. There. Okay.
Just
Now
wait.
it left. See, you got really warm. Now look how much. Now you're sweating.
I
You
am
see?
sweating.
Yeah. Okay. That's because you decided to allow. See, allowing is a decision in your head. You just I'm going to decide to allow my stress to leave. I'm just going to make a decision and decide that. And so when you decided, as soon as I told you to decide to do that, then all of a sudden it just all left. So there you are. So you got it. You got this. You got this.
All
Okay.
right. And then I have one more follow-up question. So I've been seeing a lot of repeated numbers, specifically 11, 11, 12, 12, and 10, 10. Do those have any significance?
Well, certainly 1111 does. I see 1111 all the time. I don't really see too many other numbers, but I see 1111, 111, 911. I mean, and it's all time for us. Basically, it's time to be one. Anytime you see those one ones, it's just time to be one. And if you think of oneness for one moment, you better believe there's a lot of other people thinking of it too. And so that brings you to the vibration of oneness. That's what that is. Some of the other numbers can mean different things. If you see 1010 for you, for you, it means on a scale of 1 to 10, what you're going through is a 10, a perfect 10.
Right?
Yeah. So this would mean something really good.
Okay.
I think you're equating things spiritually with numbers, and so I think if you see a 9, it's almost perfect. If those kind of things, and but it feels like that they do mean something spiritual to you, and your angels have a way of tricking you into learning or knowing something. And so you have a lot of that going on where, you're not going to, your angels are like, well, she's not going to obviously get this. And so here, let's just make her understand, you see.
How
And
do
so,
I get it when it's obvious? I've actually been asking my angels to give me guidance and
well, I think that's what they're doing. You've been asking, and that's what they're doing.
Okay.
They're giving you these little signs. And so sometimes you'll see signs, and so then you get the sign, and then you have to follow through. And so, but you're going to get, I think you'll get what you ask for. So you could just ask for anything, and I think it'll come. I think you're in that space of manifesting now. Your vibe feels that high. You just have to let yourself know that. And that's all you got to do. And allow. And that's it.
I'm trying. I'm working on that. It's a little tough.
No, it's not. You just do it. You make a decision. We already did it. So if you can remember what happened a couple of minutes ago, what did you do? You decided to allow.
I did.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, and then you forgot it that quick. Well, I'm working on it. It's not really a process. You just do it. You see? Just do it. Just decide. That's all you got to do.
Sounds good.
Okay? All right.
Thanks,
Good
Gary.
luck.
Bye.
Good luck.
Thank you, Christy.
That's funny. That's funny. Isn't that sometimes we just forget to allow? I know sometimes I forget the simplest things. I know all these things, and then I'll just forget that. Oh yeah, I got to do that. Oh yeah, it works that way. And so it's so important. Who are we talking to?
All righty. Up next, we're gonna go to Aduina. Aduina, please unmute yourself. Hey there. Oh, look at her. She's driving.
Edwina, where are you driving
Edwina.
to? Where are you going?
Are you running away from home?
Where are you going? It's like, I'm out here. I'm going somewhere. Something's
I
up.
don't think she could hear us.
Oh,
You have to
I don't
unmute
know.
yourself.
Oh.
Swipe your phone to the left or right. Okay,
Edwina,
we'll come back to you.
Park the car. Don't talk to us and drive.
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
You're gonna run over something. Anyway, here we are. I'm just clearing her off. There we go. All right, we'll come back to it.
we'll come back to you.
Yeah, but it's sort of entertaining watching you drive, frankly.
I know.
Yeah. You're
All
like,
right, we'll
where
come back
am
to
I?
her. I thought
She's
she
like,
was ready.
She's like, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Anyway, all right. Who we talking
All
to?
right, let's see. Eva's iPad. Unmute yourself, please.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
girl.
how are you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Hi. Good.
Hi.
Good.
Good. What's your question?
Gary, I would like to ask if you can please clear my energies or any blocks that I might have, and also help heal my energy on my left eye, my right jaw, and my left knee.
Look at you. Okay. What's going on? What's going on with your eye? Do you have a two-part thing happening there? What is that?
Yeah, I've talked to you in the past regarding this.
Okay.
Basically, you told me that I didn't need the surgery that the doctors were renting. But lately I'm feeling something going on underneath my left eye. So I don't know if it's related to the eye or the nasal. Something in here is happening.
It feels more like your sinuses, and I see several things going on. And I'm just clearing that off. There. Notice how your sinuses opened up right then? Can you feel that? And so
I feel hot, very hot.
Okay. I pulled the darkness out and it was really weird. It was a little snake in there. A lot of times illness and entities look like snakes. And so this was like a snake. And so I just pulled it out of there. And so you're going to feel that's the reason you're hot with that. And so you're especially right at your nose there. You can feel this. And so
right here. Yeah. Right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I pulled a snake out of there. You're welcome. And so see if it gets better. But I think it will. I think it will. And so I think it was just a weird little energy there that was attacking you. And when it does, you'll have an illness. And so that's what all that is. Now feel how dizzy you got. You see, you got really dizzy kind of feel. Okay. That's me turning the whole dimension the right way. And so now you're gonna feel much better. Things will just kind of click in your favor, especially with cars. It seems like you have car demons or something.
Oh my. And I'm looking for a car right now.
Oh, you are? Okay. And
yes.
so well now I see your luck turning around with cars. And so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a good thing.
Good.
It's a good thing you're looking.
Good.
And I just cleared the energy. You'll get a perfect car. It'll just work perfect. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck, honey. Good
Thank
luck.
you so much.
Good luck. I like her. She's got a good vibe. She's got a real good vibe. Who are we talking to?
Oh, give me 1 second, Gary. It's not letting me mute her. Eva, please mute yourself. Or either she froze, one or the other. Alrighty. Who's next? Kimberly Warling. Kimberly, please unmute yourself.
Hello, Gary.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I restarted a business I stopped 7 years ago.
Okay.
And I just got about a month and a half ago, I got some really bad energy around it. And I don't know if it was just fear and doubt. But then I had someone who was supposed to be helping me tell me I should stop doing it. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. I think it was the influence from someone else. That's what it feels like. It feels like it was the influence of another person that kind of mojoed you a bit. And so, and they didn't mean to, but a lot of times people will give you advice for different reasons, and they could be jealous. They could be a lot of things, or they could just be wrong. Sometimes your intuition is good. It feels like your intuition was already good. I would just do what you feel like doing. And I think if you do what you feel like doing and then work hard, you're going to nail it. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah. Yeah. And when I said that, your feet got warm and your hands got warm. I felt it. Right. And that just means I told you the truth. So do your business.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I don't think you need to ask anybody else's opinion much. Just go do your thing and work hard. When you get in the zone, you actually nail stuff. You know how when you're working, makes sense, right? Yeah. you're a worker. You're a worker. You
Mhm.
actually will nail it. And so just do that. Get in that routine and just go nail it. And I see you doing fine. Looks good to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
All right. All right. Good luck,
Well, thank
honey.
you,
Good
Kimberly.
luck. Yeah, I see you doing well. That's good. That's good. I like, I like that work zone. I know, Dean, you do that when you're working. You'll get in the zone and you'll just tear it up.
Yeah, it
It's
feels
like
good
that.
when you're in the zone and you just, everything just falls into place and you just obstacles just go away and you just kind of get it done. So
Yeah, just get it done. And so she has that. She has that. Sometimes your friends will disrupt that a little bit. Anyway, who are we talking to?
Brian, who's next? You want to choose one, Brian? Oh,
We were going to go to Anthony.
Anthony. Okay. Anthony, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey,
there we go. Hey, Anthony, how are you?
good. How are you?
I'm good, good. I was seeing a bunch of angels around you. You have the angel Michael with you.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good to hear. Right now, I kind of need it. I lately the last like couple days, I went home for a couple days with my family, and then I came back to college, and I started getting like this really bad headache, and like I started having some like panic attack, kind of like anxiety, sadness,
Right.
depression all came to me at once, and I was
Right.
overloaded with emotion, and it just felt like a negative energy on me, like it was dragging me down, and I couldn't like know what to do, and I was just like really freaking out, and it's just been bothering me for the last couple of days, and I just can't get rid of it, and it's just dragging me down a lot, and it's just like hard at school because I was like alone in my own room, and then now I wanted to switch to a room with friends. So my question is really honestly just how do I stay focused on my day-to-day life and keep on striving forward instead of stressing about my future and worrying about everything around me instead?
Okay. Well, you have a lot of different demons. I'm going to get rid of them for you. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you.
And you got a lot of demons, not because you're a bad guy, because you're a good guy. And so you're a very bright light person. You actually care. And so I heard you give a damn. You're the give a damn friend. You know what I mean? You actually really do care. And so if somebody's lucky enough to have you for a friend, they're very lucky. And so I want you to ask the angel Michael for his sword. Say, Angel Michael, may I have your sword, please?
Angel Michael, can I have your sword, please?
Okay, now raise your hand up. There we go. And you got this big giant sword. And I can't remember. Somebody told me the name of the sword the other day. And it's do you know the name of it? I'm trying to remember the name of it. Anyway, it starts, it's like Zotar or oh God, some of you guys tell me what this name of the sword is. Anyway, but if you go round, it's got a little crook at the top of it. Okay, there we are. You killed about 200 panic attack demons. Your sinus is open, your feet got warm. You feel like you're floating upwards a lot. You got rid of about 6 bad guy demons. I see projections from, I think, a sister or a girlfriend or a female. Who is that? You got somebody who is always, critiquing you.
Honestly, it's kind of just a mix because like it's more like critiquing like in a good way to like make me better. So I would say my sisters do that, and also my girlfriend do that to like make me like get better throughout my life.
Yeah, but they can't twist your head off your shoulders, you see. And so they're projecting, they're almost control freaking you a little bit. And so when they project control, that sort of it feels uncomfortable. So you actually feel that. And so it's good that they make you better. But at the same time, they're kind of projecting control. So I saw you get rid of a bunch of those higher selves that were their possessed higher selves attacking you. And so, that happens. I saw, now I see spiritual gifts coming down to you. I see God giving you the gift of golden shoes. And so that's neat. Well, that means you'll be walking the right path, so to speak. And so you're already on your golden path, but if it's like you need golden shoes to keep you going. And so if you notice your feet are really warm right now, feel that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And so now your hands are warm. Now your whole body's lighting up. I see you getting the gift of clairaudience. You'll be able to hear your angels much clearer. And you have about, I don't know, 200 or so extra gifts that just roll down. So you had a bunch of gifts that were blocked and now they're not. And so anytime somebody's getting loaded up with gifts, the demons will show up to block the gifts. And so that's what you had going. That's the reason you felt crazy in your head. And that's the reason you had so many panic attacks and all this stuff. And so, but now then I see a big giant spirit trying to make its way to you. Ask God for your big spirit. Say, God, give me my big brand new spirit, please.
God, give me my big brand spirit, please.
Oh, there it goes. And it rolled right into your body. Look how you feel now.
I feel great. I feel great.
Crazy, right? That quick. So anytime you're really beat to death, you can always ask for a brand new spirit. And so just ask God for a brand new spirit. And then you say, thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Awesome.
Yeah, say it. Say, thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
There you go. All right. Now, yeah, you feel really good. Now I'm just watching everything around you. When I look around you, your energy looks like a kaleidoscope. I see all these different energies and things. Now your head got dizzy, you see. And so, yeah, you're good. You're good. You don't have anything.
And then one last thing I was just going to ask you. I've been really trying to meditate and my brain kind of like can't process it correctly. And I feel like every time I try, I get very like either sleepy or it doesn't connect fully.
That's the way it's supposed to. That's it. You're supposed to get sleepy. You usually do get sleepy. And so I do too. And so what happens is you just have to allow and just let it take you. Let it take you there. Wherever you're going or wherever you're not going, you just allow it to happen. And when you get in that dozy doodled state, then's when you see visions and you'll hear your angels or God. And so, and simple. There.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Where are you? What city are you in?
Right now I'm in Decorah, Iowa. So I'm at college down here.
Neat. Is that where you're from? Where are you from?
No, I'm from Minnesota originally. So like the Plymouth area.
Oh, all right. Well, I just see you as you go, I see it's almost like you get a job before you graduate college. I see some great job coming to you. So you're going to figure out your thing really early. So don't worry about your future.
That's good. That was part of it. So I think like that will help then a lot because that was just part of it.
Yeah, don't worry. I see it lining up even before you graduate college. You're going to be fine. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Good luck. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. That's great. That's really, really good.
Thank you,
Who we
Anthony.
Yeah, thank you. Who we talking to?
All right, Adriana, who's next?
Yes, let's go with Lisa Han.
Lisa, please unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, girl. Hey,
Good.
what's
How
up?
are you guys?
We're good. We're good. What's going on with you?
Oh, I've been doing physical therapy for my feet and legs and lower back for months, and it doesn't seem to be helping. So, just wondering, what am I doing wrong? Is it just something else that's affecting it? I have plantar fasciitis, but although also like super tight calves, and I don't know, just all kinds of yucky stuff.
Well, here's what I did. I'm blowing off. I had to look at you spiritually, and so when I see what's happening, you have a lot of dark energy in your lower back, and so
A lot of pain there.
is it okay? I think that you have some nerve impingement there, like pinched nerves and stuff.
Okay.
It looks like your sciatic nerve is goofy. It's not doing right, and so I'm just blowing all the darkness off of that. And there, now you got light everywhere. You see.
I feel a light. Yes.
Yeah, and so, but I just got rid of the way the dark energies were beating you up. And so when I look at you, you want to ask for a spiritual gift of this is a really big one. This is the one I was talking about early on, and you're the one that's coming down to first. And you are really in a very good space with your spirituality. You really you love your angels, you love God, and you love people. And so, okay.
I do.
And so,
I don't see spiritually, but I feel it.
you want to?
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, here's all you got to do. It was really interesting during the time I was going through COVID and I was in the hospital. I found myself being able to do all these things that I never could do before, right? And so, of course, there's nobody there to tell because you're isolated in a COVID ward, by yourself, and it's you, the doctors, and the nurses. And so I was in there and I was having a conversation with God, and He was telling me in a book I had to write about the 133,000 people that would get it. Basically, at the end, people would get it, and it was 133,000. Is that the number, God? And then this old lady comes in that was an old not African American, but she was from another country, but she was African in descent. And so she come in to my room, and she sung a little song, and she was like, hey, she did a riff, right? And I was like, oh, go girl, you can sing. And I said, wow, you can sing. And I was in critical care at this time, so I was a little beat up, and I said, I said, you sing gospel, and she was like, I don't sing a your gospel, I sing a my gospel. I said, well, what's your gospel? She says, I'm from Belize, and the church I'm from, we only believe in one thing in the Bible. I said, what do you believe in? And this was like 30 seconds after I had this question in my head about the 133,000 people. She says, we believe in Revelations chapter 14, we believe what it says about the 144,000 people. It was 144,000, not 133,000. At the ends, a time that get it. And I'm like, oh. And so I was like freaked out again, because I could think of something and it would come to me that quick when I was going through this. And so I can manifest instant time. And so I manifested the answer to my question. Was it 133,000? No, it was 144,000. And so she tells me that, and I said, well, that's pretty interesting. And she says, yeah, it's 144,000 people that get it at the end. And I was like, neat. Thank you. And so, however, now this become more significant in the last week. And the reason is because I got the gift to go to the mountains of Zion Heaven. And I never even heard of Zion Heaven until I went to the hospital, went through my death experiences, died 5 times, and God took me to Zion 5 times and brought me back 5 times. And every time he did, he opened up one of the 5 Zion heavens, and they're all made of crystals. And so that's the reason, of course, that I'm like crazy crystal and into all that, because it really does work. All these crystals really bring in special energies and special gifts that light you up, and they do crazy things. And so anyway, in the last week or two, I actually have been meditating, and he takes me to the mountaintops, the mountaintop, and he calls it Mount Zion, right? And then I told my assistant, I said, I feel like that, and I understand what I hear better than what I read. And I asked my assistant to read to me the book of Revelations, right? And I said, particularly chapter 14. And it was very interesting what he read to me, and it was simply talking about the 144,000 people at this time will be taken to Mount Zion. And so I got the gift to go to Mount Zion, and so I want all you guys to get this gift, but I want you to get it because they said give it to you, okay? And so, and basically what this does, when you get there, you will imagine yourself walking up this road to the top of a mountain, okay? And so just imagine yourself, there you are, you're there. Wow. So you go there quick. And so imagine yourself walking up this road, and everything turned kind of white for you. And you'll see Mount Zion white. And now it turned kind of golden. Now it turned blue. Now it turned green. Now it turned red. Now I see it very back to golden. And now I see it white. So it's going through all the colors. It's just flashing all these different colors. And now it kind of went rainbow, and then it went purple. And so I want you to stay on the road. You're walking up to these golden pearly gates. And as you walk up to these golden pearly gates, you have to ask God, can you please enter and go to the top of Mount Zion?
God, may I please enter and go to the top of Mount Zion?
He says you may. And so there you are.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, and you're walking through the gates, and they gave you a crown, a very elaborate robe with jewels. They gave you a staff with jewels, and they gave you a sword with jewels. And this puts you in this 144,000 club, so to speak.
Mm.
And so this 144,000 club is the biggest and best thing you can do right about now on the planet Earth, period. And so now then, and all you guys, if you're following along, some of you guys got in the gates, some of you guys might not have. If you didn't, I can work you through and get you in there. And so it might take a minute. And so because I did this happened in the last 2 weeks. When private readings, I've been getting people in there. And so it's pretty wild to see what occurs. Now, look, tell me how you're feeling. Tell everybody how you feel right now. How does that feel? What do you see? What do you feel? What do you,
I feel very flushed, and I feel, lighter. I visualize things after you say it, but I don't necessarily not sure if what I'm seeing is what I'm supposed to be seeing.
no, what did you see? Whatever you saw.
Well, just like a mountain crest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
in the clouds.
It's kind of in the clouds. It's way up high. And so
Mhm.
there we go. And so when I look around you, I see you up on top of the mountain. I see you there with a lot of ancients and angels and God. And so, and I see you there. I see me there with you, and holding your hand, and I see you walking down into this little pool of holy water. Okay, so there's
Mhm.
a little pool of holy water, and so just walk down into it. There we go. There we go. There we are. Now, how do you feel? Really lighter. See, crazy
Yep.
feel.
Even hotter. Like
Yeah.
very
Okay.
flushed.
Yeah. Okay. Now that washed out all the dark energies you had. So anything dark just
Wonderful.
flew off. And you're also, the biggest thing that flew off of you was doubt.
Mm,
So now
makes
you'll find,
sense.
does it? Okay. And so you'll just feel so much better. But that's a real big deal. That's the biggest of deals. So good luck with that. Okay.
Thank
You
you.
have to,
Thank you,
you have
Gary.
to,
Thank you,
yeah,
God.
yeah. You have to let me know. You have to let me know
I
what happened.
will.
Yeah,
I
because it's
will.
pretty
Thank you.
crazy. People that have been getting this gift have been really freaking out at like what's happening. And so it's like suddenly, we always think we get it because we really try hard. I think when people meditate every day and they do what we do, I think you guys really try hard to get it. And you think you do. And then I always think I do. And then I'll have something happen. I'll go, I didn't get it, but boy, I get it now, you see. But this is a very big deal to be in this particular little 144 club. And so there you go. And so good luck with that. Let me know what
Thank
happens.
you,
Okay.
Gary. Yeah, I
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. And all you guys let me know. All you guys that went through that. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know what that is. And so feels really, really, really good.
Feels good.
Maria,
Yeah.
Maria A, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Maria A, what'd you get? What was that like? What'd you see? What'd you feel? What happened to you?
Okay, Maria, unmute yourself.
Gary, I actually saw Jason, I think at the gates, and he was wearing this really beautiful suit. It was like gold and blue silk, and he gave me
that was
a nod.
any what?
He gave me a nod when I asked to go in.
That's nice. That's nice. It's really funny because we always make jokes, and everybody always called Jason an old man.
Okay.
Even as a young teenager, all of his friends called him the old man, because there was something about him that was ancient. And I see him in heaven, and he plays the role of an ancient many times. He'll be wise, and he likes nice flashy suits. And
Yeah.
so that's really crazy. And but the nod is an approval, and so the ancients will agree, to that you're worthy. And so that was good. And so when you got through the gates, what?
I think we went upstairs and through this room, and then I saw kind of God's balcony again, and there was a waterfall. But that's all I could remember. I started yawning and stuff.
No, you got sleepy. See?
Yeah.
So that's good. So Anthony, you have to realize that that's what happens. Sometimes when you get spiritual gifts, you do get really sleepy, and so yeah. So there
And
we go.
Gary, I also saw when we were walking up kind of this driveway, it was gravel. What was
Mhm.
that about? And I could like feel the gravel. Like you could,
It looks like crystal gravels.
okay.
Yeah, it looks like little round crystal gravels.
Okay. Okay. I can see that clearer now. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck,
Thank
honey.
you, Gary.
Yeah, that was cool. I could tell you got it. I could tell you got it. I could tell you were seeing things. That's really good. Perfect. Who else got something? Who else got something? What'd you get? What'd you get? Raise your hand if you felt something or saw something. What did you get? What'd you feel? What'd you see? You guys, I see some of you guys smiling and laughing. You know, I just see. Denise, what'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Denise, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, it felt like you got all kinds of. Hey, I see you getting all kinds of spiritual gifts. What'd you get?
I don't know. I just, you know what? Things have been, life has changed dramatically lately. So I've been just kind of glowing.
Well, good.
I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, I saw you getting beyond those gates in that meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they gave you a crown. I see all these different spiritual gifts. I see pots of gold, and I see you holding hands with somebody. And so,
Yeah,
that's what
I don't know. I wanted to ask you because I've talked to you for years and I've had a lot of bad luck in my life. And then recently I started talking to I got out of this nasty relationship you kind of told me was no good anyways, but
good.
Yeah, after a long time. And so I started talking to someone and I don't know where things are going, but I'm just kind of, I don't know.
Well, there you are. Well, I
I've
see
been
you.
happy.
Oh, good, because I see you holding hands with somebody, and so in the vision, and I didn't know this, but I see it, and I see you holding hands with somebody that's very special, of a soulmate vibration. Are they there with you?
No, I have my best friend with me here. Wendy, come on.
Oh, she's getting to hear it.
She's here. She's really supportive. Yeah, he's an old friend from my past, and we recently started talking, and he's not here. He actually lives out of town, but I'll see him soon. But so far, just talking and reconnecting.
Yeah, a lot of magic. A lot of magic.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, girl.
There's Wendy. Do you have a question or anything? No.
So I'm scared. Anyways, so there's like, I just see that this will work out nice. You'll see. Feels good.
I hope so. I really hope so because things have been really rough. I've had a rough, I don't know, a pretty bad time lately, and it seems I
see that part of your rough time is actually putting you on a different track, so to speak, and a different path, which is good. And so it feels positive. Even though it seems like it was negative, it looks like it's ending up positive.
Awesome.
And I'd like your new fella. That feels good. Okay.
Oh, good. I like him too.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you, Gary. I love you.
Hey, you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, a lot of times, I think a lot of times we get spiritual gifts and we're not even aware of what the gifts are that we get. And so, but I see that it's really important to try to be aware of what comes to you, just sort of know something happened. What was that? And then you can spiritually figure it out and you can use the gift over and over. So who are we talking to, Dino?
All right, Adriana, who's next?
All right.
Yes, let's go with Pollyanna.
Pollyanna Jameson. All right, Pollyanna, unmute yourself.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Dean.
girl.
Hi, Adriana.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, girl. How are you? You look great. How are you?
Thanks. I'm
You look
doing good.
Good. I see all kinds of rainbows, and I see you get really warm as I'm speaking to you. Your feet got hot. Your hands are hot. You see, and that's good. I see. When you were going through that thing a minute ago, what did you see? Did you feel something as we went through those gates? Did you feel something? What did you feel?
Yes, I did. I just felt going through those gates, and it's funny because Maria says that that Jason, or I'm sorry, I didn't say his name correctly, but I felt like I was like kind of sneaking in, and God knew that I was walking behind, and so I felt like I was sneaking in, but I didn't need to sneak in. It's like God's like, come on in with and the
What's
number.
up with you?
Yeah. And the number 144,000, that's like a lot of my passwords is 144.
Oh,
And
really? Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, and I lived in Ashland, Oregon, and our housing number was 144. So
Wow.
I've always just kind of kept that number, and it's just showing up, and I'm like, whoa, God, you are just holy cow.
Too clever.
So yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is a really big deal to be in this group of people, and you know, biblically speaking, and so I would say that, you know, I always felt like, you know, since I got to where I could go to Zion Heaven, and I my biggest thing was I worried about trying to figure out how to get you guys there, and I didn't know if I could, you know, and then when I figured out I could get you guys to this really high heaven where I saw all these miracle, crazy things happening, and I was just so happy to do that, and to now see this particular thing appear, and then when I can read, you know, it happening, you know, like in the book of Revelations, it talks about Mount Zion, and I the fact that it's you know, it's actually written in the Bible, I was like, look at that. You're right.
Yes.
And so I'm seeing all these coincidences kind of happening, and so it makes me very happy. And so, but in the miracle-esque things that I see occurring with people, once they go into this energy field, which is going beyond those gates, and basically, if you don't get through the gates, it has to do with your loyalty and your oneness with yourself, God, and other people. And so, and that's not your problem. So I see you zinging through, and yeah, it looked like fireworks when you walked through. So it's all, it's all good.
And yet I'm still have this thing like where I'm sneaking in, but I don't know. I don't
you got
know.
in.
Yeah, I got in. I'm in.
Yeah. And you didn't have to sneak really. I see it was meant to be. So what's your question? You got anything going on? What's happening?
No, I just wanted to ask about my brother Elvis. And he lives in Hawaii, but he's got like this job proposition for Seattle. So he doesn't know. He's like, I can, but I don't know. I'm kind of at a crossroads. So if you have any insight on that would be amazing.
I heard do it. I heard do it,
Oh,
and he'd be very happy. It doesn't mean that he'll live in Seattle forever. But if he had a good 3 years with this job, because this job's paying him, and so if he had good 3 or 4 years, whatever, something like that, he'd be happy. So I think
okay.
You know, I think he's in love with Hawaii. I think he always will be, and I think he'll always go back. And so, but it feels good for now, and so
good.
and it looks like he's at a grind at his job now.
Yeah,
Whatever he's doing now, it feels like they're grinding him to nothing, and so. And so it feels like it's meant to be. Feels good. So
okay,
that's
perfect.
what I see.
Thank you, Gary. Oh, and Gary, I'm going to North Carolina November 15th, and so I will stop by and have dinner with you. Yeah.
Excellent. That sounds good. You should come to the holiday retreat.
Okay, well, I'll try. I'm flying. Okay, well, when I see you, I'll talk to you. I don't want to hold up anybody's time because I know people are like, "Hurry up!"
All right. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Thank you,
it feels really good. Come as my guest, okay? All right. She's the best.
Yes.
She's just beautiful. She's got such a light about her. I get so high when I talk to her. I get really high talking to her. And so it makes me feel good. Who are we talking to?
Hey, Brian, who's next?
Kristen Lindgren.
All right, Kristen, please unmute yourself.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, girl. What you doing?
Just hanging out with you on my Saturday night.
Good.
All these wonderful people.
Oh, they're great. I just love you guys. Yes. I really do. I really, really do. You guys got to come to the holiday retreat. I want to have like the greatest holiday ever. Let's do that. That's perfect.
Wonderful.
So yeah, December 1st, the holiday retreat. Just call and book in, because I think this one will sell out too. So anyway, I want you guys to show up.
So Michelle said it's selling. She said it's selling fast.
Oh, that's what I thought. That's what she told me the other day. And so tell me what's going on. What's going on?
So I am wondering if you can help me get out of my own way, especially when it comes to relationships.
Hmm. I think when you go into a relationship, you basically think they're an idiot, and you're trying
I
to
do.
prove. I think. Do you do that?
I think I'm just hard on myself. I worry about doing the right thing all the time with work, with relationships, and I feel like I make too big of a deal out of everything. I don't know, but I don't even have good relationship like with my daughter, like across the board. Relationships are a hard area for me.
Well, I'm going to give you the weirdest answer ever. Okay. It's not your fault. And so,
Feels like that, but when it's so consistent, it's like if
yeah,
there's
no,
one common denominator
no,
across the
no,
board, then
let me tell you what it is. You're such a bright light. You're such a bright light, and when you're this kind of bright light, you have this demon on you that's stuck to you, and this demon is the bad guy demon. And so the bad guy demon will always make you to be the bad guy, no matter what. You do everything for everybody all the time, and you still end up being the bad guy somehow in the movie. And so, make sense?
100%.
Yeah. You want me to get rid of it?
100%.
Okay. Here, I can get rid of it. I can tell you also how to get rid of it, but I'm going to get rid of yours because it's pretty aggressive. Um, and you've got the bad guy demon on you. Anytime I get a vision of a bad guy demon with a bone in its nose, this is like voodoo. In other words, you're plagued with this. Somebody's projected this on you. And I just now cleared it, and your life will change.
Thank you.
Look how your feet and
Thank
you
you.
feel you feel your legs and your feet to a bone level getting warm from the inside of your bones. It's kind of weird. Feel that feeling?
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
this was
I do. I
this
feel a huge shift.
yeah, that huge shift was a mojo from a previous lifetime. So it's not like you don't have enough problems in this lifetime, and you got you drug a few in, but this came from some sort of a dark energy from a previous lifetime, and now you're just continuing to get hotter and warmer as you go. Feel that feeling?
I
Crazy.
feel brighter too. I feel so
Yeah.
much brighter. I feel like
Yeah.
giggly.
Yeah. Well, you had the mojo on you that was the bad guy demon. And so it got rid of it. And so many times the brightest light people will have this particular demon. And that means that everybody that you like and everybody that you love and everybody that likes you and everybody that loves you, which is everybody that meets you, they will flip it around sooner or later to where you're the bad guy. And so therefore you think you're the village idiot, and you're not. Just say these words: I am not the bad guy.
I am not the bad guy.
I am the good guy.
I am the good guy.
Yeah, you mean that. See, it's all good. You're going to be fine now. That's simple. You're going to be good.
Thank
You'll see.
you.
Yeah, everything will change.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. It's really crazy. That's crazy that it works that way. And so I've seen this for years, and I didn't really understand where it was because I wasn't privy to see spiritually yet in this dimension that I can see in now, which is the heaven on earth in the physical. That's where this demon resides. This demon, the bad guy demon, resides there. And many of you guys are super bright lights. You do everything good for everybody all the time, and yet you end up being the bad guy. Well, how does that happen? How do you end up being the bad guy with doing everything good and your intentions are perfect? Well, that's how it happens. This particular demon plays all kinds of tricks, and I cleared it, and I hope you guys clear it. And the way you clear it is you simply ask God for a very sharp sword. Also, you can ask the angel Michael for his sword and just clear this thing. And so, but it'll get rid of the bad guy demon. The bad guy demon is really treacherous and the most aggressive demon on the planet right now. Who are we talking to, Dino?
All right. Adriana, who's next?
Let's go with Karen Washington.
Karen. All right, Karen, please unmute yourself. Karen.
I seen all these. It was
There you
really
go.
interesting. I saw this whole dimension of bad guy demons sliding off of everybody. That was really interesting. It looked like an avalanche as they slid away. Hey, girl. Hey, Karen. How are you?
I'm good. Good to
Good.
see you.
Hey, good to see you. What's your question?
I just want to ask for some clearing from my daughter. She's been having really bad migraines and her anxiety are really crazy.
Yeah, she has a thing which I see on a lot of people these days. It looks like little black boxes everywhere. And so she's got other people's anger being projected to her. Does she have angry people in her world projecting anger? Or do you know about this? Does this make any sense? Or is she angry?
It sort of does, but she's always been a caring type, someone who always takes care of other people.
Right. Yeah, well, she takes care of some people that wear her out, is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? And so I'm just popping all these boxes off, and now I turned all of her black boxes, which are anger boxes, and it looked like most of them were projected from someone else, and I turned them all to white boxes. And so this is just God's consciousness. And so I cleared all that away. She's going to feel good now, and she'll quit having headaches. These headaches that everybody's having, everybody's like talking about, oh my God, I've got a headache, I got a migraine, I'm dying, many times it's the black boxes on your head. You ask God for his sword. It's a white sword, and you clear the black boxes, and then they turn white. And that's how it works. And but now you feel really warm inside. Look at you. See? Good feeling, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you got, hey, a minute ago, did you see that whole thing we were doing when we were going through those gates? Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Did you?
I
Yeah.
saw real bright flash come through.
Yeah, you got that gift is what I want to tell you. So I saw you going through the gates. I see you getting the gift, the crown, everything. I saw jewels. It looks like you got loot. So I don't know if you were manifesting abundance, but you got a bunch of jewels and lit up. So good for you. Right? There we go. Oh, good luck, girl. I like you. I really do.
Gary, love you.
Yeah, I love you back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who we talking to, Dino?
Alrighty, let's go to Terry's iPad. All right, Terry, unmute yourself, please.
There you are. Where you been?
Hey, I've been
Hey.
hanging out in the darkness. I need some clearing. Woo!
Okay. There we are. I just cleared you off. I can do it real fast. I was just showing off. Look at how you feel.
Yeah, I do feel better. I do.
Yeah. Yeah, there we are. Okay, you can go now. That's it. I fixed you.
So
No.
my granddaughter's really angry, and she's so special, and she's 4. She's like, oh my God, she's my favorite person on the whole planet.
Mm.
And she's angry, grumpy, angry.
She's got a little nasty demon with fangs, and so it's what I see. So she's got this little angry demon. Let me clear her. There she go. All right, now she'll be all right. There. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dean, I want to make sure I'm on the list for December 1st. I told Michelle right away, put me down, and she didn't get me back, but my flight's already booked.
No, you're on the list because I was going through the list with Michelle today, and you're the first person on the list. So
All right, good. Good. We're going to have a great holiday. I think it's important. I think we need to celebrate. And I think that a lot of the spiritual gifts come in with celebration. And I think we all that are, the ones that are hanging out here, we made it through the COVID thing. We made it through all kinds of other obstacles and dimensions and things going on. And I think we should celebrate. And so we should have a real holiday.
So when I went to Zion Heaven up in the clouds, and my lungs just opened up right now talking about it. I got the crown and the cape and the sword, and it felt heavy. And then I tried to take like a step or something, and I flew like levitated. That was crazy.
Right. Yeah, well, that's what happens. You fly above all the darkness. And the reason it felt heavy is because you were lugging the darkness of Earth with you for a second. And then it exploded off of you is what I see. And so
Okay.
you just exploded off of that. And so, but this is like the gift of gifts of gifts. And so this is really a much bigger deal. I was going to just wait and do it tomorrow in the master class, but I got some other things I want to do to add on to this tomorrow in the master class to show you guys how to work it, how to use your gift. But this is a big gift. I couldn't wait. And so I
Thank
just
you
wanted,
so much.
yeah, but this is a very big gift, and so I see your feet catching on fire as I said that, and I see you looking just beautiful. You got 7 hearts, so
Oh,
you got the gift of 7 hearts. I'll have to think about what those hearts are,
does that
but
mean I'm gonna get a live man soon?
well, one of them, yeah. Well, I saw the number 4 heart is a romantic heart, and so I do see you getting the gift of a romantic heart. And
Oh,
so that's good. Good for you. That's
okay.
good.
Can I ask one more quick thing? My daughter that is the mother of my granddaughter, she wants to she's conflicted about everything that we do, but I think she's on board. I hope she's going to be there tomorrow. And she's gotten benefits from me giving her some of the gifts that you've given me. Can you give her a big old clearing to
Yeah, there. I just did.
want her to
Very
be there.
easy to do. I did it that quick. And so
Yeah.
it's really easy for me to clear things through you. And you know, and let me just, I think it's really important and to make it so clear for you guys. When I get a gift for you, I am just clearing the way for you to get the gift from God. I wish I had the whole big giant arsenal of every gift in the world, which I don't. And so, but I have the gift of getting gifts. And so that's my gift. I have the gift of helping you guys get gifts. And so, but these are your gifts. These are your gifts. And so you're going to get gifts that I maybe don't have. And so please share them. And so, but you're going to find that it's getting interesting now. It really is. And the reason is because it's hard to figure out almost some days, is that in the spiritual dimension or in the physical dimension? You see? And so, but a lot of things are happening spiritually speaking, that are just quite amazing. And so, but I see all your kids are gifted, and they're gifted because you have that same ability to bring in that light, bring in those gifts from heaven, from God, and you're helping your whole family. And so, and that, which is all your intentions. That's your intentions.
Yeah.
And so,
Thank you.
we're going to have a great holiday party. Okay. Yeah. That's what we're doing. A great holiday retreat, December 1st. You guys make sure you're here with Terry. That'll be fun. All right. Look forward to
All
it.
right. Thank you, Gary.
Good.
I love you.
Love you back. That's great. See, Dean, when she says she loves me, she means it.
I know. I just pretend.
I know.
You want to hear me say it?
You should work on that. You should really work.
Let me try. I love you, Gary.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
No, even Brian's going, nope. Sorry.
Brian, you say it. Brian, you tell Gary you love him. Let me hear it.
I love you, Gary.
He meant it. He meant it.
All right, Brian, you're fired.
That's funny. Yeah. Dean, you have to work on that a little bit.
I love you, Gary.
A little bit better.
A little bit better? Okay, we'll keep trying.
All right, that sounds good. Who are we talking to?
Brian, who's next, Brian?
Rhonda Hansford.
Rhonda, please unmute yourself.
Hi. Hi, Gary.
Hey, girl. What's you
I just
doing?
wanted to thank you for clearing me last week. You
Did it help? Did it help?
So much.
Oh.
So much.
What happened? What happened? Tell me what happened.
So you cleared, I wrote it down, like I don't know how many 1900 higher selves that were stuck. So, and you said my money was stuck, and it had been. And I got booked for a really big editorial job this week, and another big advance for something else. So thank you.
Is that crazy how that works?
It
really does. See, you guys, if you unblock your spiritual dimensions, you'll get paid. If you want to get paid, like if that's the issue in your life, that you want to get paid, well, then you just have to unblock these dimensions that are stuck, that's keeping you stuck. You unblock those dimensions, and you ask God and your angels for abundance, please. And you just say, God, bring me abundance, please. Try it now. God, bring me abundance, please. And
God,
so,
bring me abundance, please.
Okay, now then, I saw all this. I saw actually with you, I saw cash fly down to you. You know, that's good. That means money now. And so, and now I see golden bricks flying down to you. And that means the essence of money that will come down to you in large quantities. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you actually had a friend one time that really was easy that had the gift of money. Who was that? You had somebody who was around for
I've had a few people. I've had a lot of abundance in my life at times. And I've been really grateful for that, and people who are very affluent. And but yeah, I know I was stuck.
Yeah, not now.
No, I feel it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
been a challenging couple of years, but it's starting to really feel like it's opening up.
Yeah, it totally is. And so a minute ago, when we went through the whole Gates thing and the 144,000 club, what did you see? What did you feel?
So I saw all of the different lights, the different colors of the mountain. I got
Great.
up to the gates, and then when I entered the gate, it was almost like it was entering like a club. Like all of the lights were like kind of
Going off.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's like that. It's like a big party in heaven. So that's good. Yeah, I see you getting through, and you're very non-conditional. And so they told you when you got to the gates, they said, you're non-conditional. So there's no conditions.
Nice.
So you got through the gates with no conditions because you're non-conditional with everybody. In other words, like you have non-conditional love that everybody talks about all the time, but they don't do it, right? You actually have it. You actually do, you know? So CD should take lessons from her.
I'm taking notes right now. I'm taking notes, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. You got a page of them. Anyway.
I got a notebook in front of me.
Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, but I'm glad you feel better. That's really, really good. I'm looking at you and I just see a lot of roads all the way around you. You look like you're in the center, and then there's roads going in every direction. That's beautiful. That's good.
Thank you.
Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck. That's really good when you do equate it and you realize what's happening, and you realize that in the spiritual dimension, once you clear it, everything straightens out in the physical. And so that's really good. Who are we talking to?
All right, Adriana, who's next?
Yes, Peter Lopez.
Peter Lopez. All right.
Oh, neat.
Peter, unmute yourself. Hey,
Hi.
Peter.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Hey, buddy. Hey.
I came back from Lodge just in time to see you.
Hey, good.
Yeah.
Good. What's your question?
Well, things are changing a little bit at work for the better, but now it's more work, and still trying to manifest my way down that way, hopefully soon. But
good.
Just seeing if I need any more clarity other than the Lodge that I went through here.
Yeah.
Well, did I get to that heaven? That part of heaven?
I heard you did. You were already in it. You know?
Yeah, I think I did a while back from the meditations I've been having. But if any insight you have right now, that'd be great. Feels good right now, whatever you're sending or whatever everybody's sending.
Well, what I see, what I see, Peter. Actually, I just saw you had a few black boxes that were around that had encased a few higher selves, and I've been working on your work thing because you sent me a note, and but I just cleared all these little black boxes, and so now I see white ones, and so now instead of dark energy of other people's anger, because I see you kind of going through that instead of other people's anger. It makes sense. And so I just see God consciousness, and so now then you look really, really good, feels really good, and so I don't know what it means, but I see a new car. So that's what I see. And so but I'm seeing a lot of different things raining down on top of you in a good way.
Yes,
these are all very positive spiritual gifts, and so
my heaven on earth.
Yeah,
in the
that
physical.
thing.
That's what I'm working on.
Well, I think you're there, and so there's I see, and they're just I see them, trying to discern exactly what it is, but I see you in the 144,000 club, and so they're putting a very it's hard to explain. It's glittery jewels, like almost like an amethyst piece, like this. And so, but it's multiple jewels, and they're putting that crown on your head, and that kind of, and it's like that kind of jeweled robe. And so, like one of the people was talking about, I think it was Terry, said she could see the robe or whatever. And so but I see that kind of robe around. So those
Yeah, I've been getting quite a few of those.
yeah,
And
well,
crowns, different colors.
different colors, and so that's
Mhm.
what I see around you. And so it really, that's very important, because they all mean something. And
Right.
so you broke through something in the last week that kicked all that in. And so and a lot of that, I think, has to do with this 144,000 thing. And so on top of Mount Zion. So good luck. Can't wait to see
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Can't wait to see you.
Yep.
All right.
I'll see you
My
soon.
friend. All right. Love you, buddy.
Right.
He's
Have
great.
a good night, Peter.
I get high when I talk to Peter. He
He's
makes me
great.
feel good, isn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. And he knows about crystals too. I know what they do. I don't know what they are. Like, here's this great crystal that enhances the God element. It's amazing, because yellow ones do, and it's hard to find them. And you know what the name of this is, Dean?
Yellow rock.
Yellow. That's right. I don't know what it is. I have no clue.
I bet if we go back to Peter, he could tell us exactly what it is.
Yeah, so that's it, and so, but I'm getting better. Okay, now I know what this is. You know what that is, Dean?
Smoky quartz.
Very good. Ding, 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 ding. You get an A. It's a. Do you know what this one is, Dino?
Kind of looks like a septarian, but I'm not exactly sure.
That's it. That's it. Very good. You're getting good. You're getting really, really good.
I don't know what they do though.
Yeah. Well, they heal
That's
you. Okay.
rose quartz.
Right. It brings in love, 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 love and light, joy. Oh, and here's my red rock. There. That's a big deal. That actually brings it into this dimension. I'm clearing all you guys with these rocks as we go. There's all these crystals, and so they all do different things. They really, really do. Oh, here's a really high God color. Brings in a God consciousness. That's a good one. That one feels really, really good. I believe I got all these crystals here. And here's a bog rock. It's got
That's
the
pretty.
glitter.
I like that one.
Isn't that cool? That brings abundance. This is the way the little cards that Bog hands you, and they look kind of like this on the back side of them. Yeah, those are really, really cool. Brings in abundance. Anyway, who are we talking to?
All righty. Adriana said that somebody gave her a crystal skull before. Should she keep it? Hey, Adriana, you there?
Oh, Dean, you have to ask.
I did. I'm sorry, Adriana. You
Judy
should
gave me
have
all
done
the.
that.
Judy gave me all this voodoo stuff. Remember, Dino?
She did.
She brought me a suitcase full of voodoo stuff. I'm like,
And she said she has way more to show you when you get to Minneapolis.
all right, there we go.
A couple more.
There we go, Uncle Voodoo. And so you got a crystal skull, and you want
Yes,
to know
it's been a long time. A lady that loves crystals, and she's into crystal skulls and all that. And we used to work together. And I just don't know if I should keep it. I don't know. I've never been into skulls or anything like that.
Does she like bats and stuff?
She like what?
Bats? I get a vision of a bat.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
Did she ever talk about Count Dracula or anything?
Oh my god. You're scaring
No?
me now. No,
No.
to me. But she was into like
Santeria?
Into what?
Did she ever kill any goats or chickens?
Oh, I don't know. Oh.
No, I think it's great. You should keep it forever. Cherish it.
I wouldn't trust him, Adriana.
Yeah, give it to Tenoch. Give it to
Well,
Tenoch. Only when you're mad with him.
She gave one to Tenoch. And the
Oh,
only
good.
reason I don't just get rid of it is because she told me that they hold consciousness or something like that they have like
A little mind of their own. They have a little mind of their own.
yeah, that they
I don't know if
they
what do you think about what do you guys think about that? Like
I don't
what?
know. I know Melissa in the chat said if you go on Gaia, there's some documentaries on crystal skulls and they're the record keepers. I don't know.
Yes, she said that.
Okay. So it keeps score. I don't know if I'd want one of the. I don't know if I'd want to know. I think I'd steal his. I think I'd steal it from him, hide it. or something.
Yeah, I just think somebody carved it out of a beautiful rock and started selling it. That's what I
You're
think.
so pragmatic, Dean. You know, you don't love me and you're no fun. Jeez, what can we
I don't know
do?
anything about a crystal skull. They look pretty, I guess. I don't know.
Brian, what do you think about a crystal skull? Would you, if somebody gave you the gift of a crystal skull, Brian, would you keep it or give it away or throw it away?
I'd keep it.
All right. Okay. Well, then keep it.
Very good.
There. You heard it. You heard it here.
It's a
No,
good
I
paperweight.
honestly, I think all crystals you put your intention on them. So if you whatever your intention is what they do. And so it's best I can tell. That's so far. I hadn't found any crystal yet that mojos you. It only enhances your attention and your intentions. And
Okay.
so yeah, so as long as you have good intentions for Tenoch with your crystal skull, he'll thrive and do well. And if not, you'll hex him. And so, and she gave him one too, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So he can mojo you right back.
Oh my gosh. Well, good thing I put away his, so I know what it is.
Oh, you hid it. See, you did hide.
I'm smart.
You are smart. There you are. That's
Yeah,
good.
no. Okay, well, good to know. You know, it's always.
Yeah, no, it actually it doesn't feel bad. It feels like that she gave these to you with great intentions.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm playing with you, but she gave them to you with a great intention. So that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Well,
Yeah.
thank
But
you.
I'd still hide Tenoch's though. I think I would. You never know. He could have he could have a weak moment or something. Anyway, there we
Oh
go.
my gosh.
Who we talking to? Who we talking to, guys?
Who's next? Adriana?
Oh, I'm choosing. Let's go with Jody.
Jody. Jody downhill. All right, Jody.
I was so crazy. I was looking at Jody right then. I wanted to talk to her. It's perfect. Hey, girl. Hey, there we go. If I can hear you. Let me see.
Unmute.
She has to unmute. There you go.
There we
She's
go. There we
unmuted.
go.
Oh, I can hear you now. That's perfect.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, girl.
I don't know if my tiredness is, I'm getting so tired lately and haven't been able to, like, I don't know if it's physical or spiritual, but I'll have like a few moments of feeling really good. And then for the most part, I feel really tired all the time. And then I have another question too.
Okay, let me look at that and try to help you. Okay, and so and I've been experiencing sort of the same thing, not as drastic as what I see you going through, but I've been experiencing like a little bit like yay, and not so much. Oh, I'm back. Okay, now I'm not so and that's this dimension. This new dimension is until you really get above it, it'll beat you up. And so let me just look and see. Well, you got the gift of the 144,000 thing, which is good. I saw you got that'll get you above it. And so what I was going to try to heal or clear or fix, you already did. so that really happened there. But I'm pulling off all this little bitty remnant stuff that's dragging you down, and it just has to do with it looks like it has to do with the business. And so that's what I see. And I'm cutting the black ties that look like little black ropes, and I'm clearing those, and I'm just bringing in all kinds of gold, light, abundance, and a clear path. And so they show me a clear path, and so that's what I see. And so when I said a clear path, you actually got the gift, which you already have, but I saw the gift of clairvoyance yourself, and I saw your eyes getting warmer and lighter. And so you'll be able to see your clear path. And so that's what I heard. And so that's it. And I see God and angels and all kinds of stuff around you. So I also see your little pooch. I see your little pooches on the other side, and I see your dad on the other side. So you're getting all kinds of help from everywhere. And so
I miss my pooches.
yeah. Well, I see them all around you.
No, I know.
And I do see your dad, and I see your dad. Every time I see your dad, I'm always impressed because he has such amazing hair. And so he has, he has white hair. And how old was he when he passed?
96 and 1.5 months.
Wow.
And he's had his full faculties in his brain. So he was lucid and could talk and
beautiful hair.
Yeah,
So,
and an amazing mind and a beautiful person.
yeah. And so I just see him. He's very proud of you. He says he's happy with what you're doing. I just see him. He's really, really good. He's really great. And so I'm just looking. I'm looking at him, and he's looking out over the ocean. It is beautiful, and so I think he's like going down to his property where he was, and so that overlooked the ocean. And he goes to one spot there, and he had to walk to it, and he could see the ocean or something. And he's showing
Yep.
me. Does that make sense? And
Yep.
so,
Yep.
and so, but I see him there, and he says, if you go there, you'll get a bunch of gifts, is what he's telling me. So you might go down there and hang out for a second because he's talking. He's telling
It
me
belongs to someone else now. So
you have to trespass.
yeah, right.
Yeah, trespass.
Exactly.
Say, oh, you don't understand. My father told me to come here. And so,
Yeah, yeah, that's a
but,
good idea.
yeah, but I see that anyway. And what was the other thing? You had another question, honey?
My girlfriend in Florida, she kind of stopped calling, and then she's like, last night she texted me, sorry, I ended up in the ER. I was having bad chest pains and I couldn't breathe. And then I texted back, oh no, hope you're feeling better. And then she says, I've not been feeling well lately. The last 3 days, I lost 12 pounds and I don't lose weight to save my life. Then the chest pains and other things, it's been scaring. It's been scary. I'll call you tomorrow. Well, she hasn't called. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I see with her, she's going through a yo-yo, and in many things, it feels like she's on a medication that's not agreeing with her. So whatever that is, you might find out what she's taking, because it seems like she's got some med that's fighting with another med or something like that. And so, and then when I look at her, I'm pulling a darkness off her chest, particularly, this is a different thing. It looks like her spleen. So I don't know if she ever had any spleen injuries or whatever, but I see her spleen looking weird. And I cleared a darkness off her spleen, and that's kicking in some autoimmune thing. And her real issue goes into an autoimmune disorder that has to do with her spleen. But many times when I see autoimmune things that doctors have a hard time figuring out, I can clear the spleen and I just did for her, and I feel really warm. My spleen got real warm, so I know hers did. And I see her going into a glow. Hopefully that helps. And
Yeah,
so,
she was, she had to go to the ER because she couldn't breathe, and a friend, neighbor took her. She's my
right.
girlfriend I talked to you about before.
Yeah, she's amazing. But she's now looking a lot better, and there's a God matrix inside of her. At the same time, I wish her really well and healed, and you wish her the same thing at the same time.
Wish her well, of course.
And so, of course you do. And so, and there we are. Now I see her going and exploding in a lot of light. So there we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know if she's on any medication, or maybe they put her on something for her illness or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think they don't really know what it is, but it feels autoimmune. But now it feels better. The spleen's a weird organ that almost can be programmed with intention, and so I've figured this out years ago. And a lot of times I can clear it, and people's autoimmune things will disappear. So I think she's going to have a good day here. So good luck, honey.
Good.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Hey, I love you. Hey,
I love you too. Thank you.
Thanks, honey. Thank you. And you guys, I hope you guys see us tomorrow too. We'll be right here doing the master class tomorrow, and there's all kinds of cool stuff we're up to. And I want you guys to be here with us. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about and work you guys through as far as learning how to operate your physical bodies in this new spiritual dimension that is physical. And so you got to figure out how to get your mind, your body, your soul, your intentions, your brain, everything, your emotions. You got to get it all in one package and going in the same direction. And when you do, you're going to find it really does work out really, really good. So tomorrow I'll be here 2:00 Eastern hanging out with you guys. And I really, really appreciate you guys. And what else are we doing, Dean? We got some other stuff we're up to.
Minneapolis seminar, November 6th.
Yeah. And so,
and
and you guys can get a ticket. How do they get a ticket?
It's very simple. Just go to GarySpivey.com, and it's right there on the homepage. You're going to see Minneapolis Seminar, Create Your Heaven on Earth. That's what it's called. Just click on the tab, and it's going to take you right to the page where you can buy your tickets. We have a few seats left open. I know we're going to sell out. We only have about literally 12 spots left. So that's great. And so go ahead and reserve your seat. And then let's see what else we got. holidays with Gary Spivey.
Yeah, you guys, we're going to be like singing Christmas songs. You're thinking, oh God, I'm not coming. No, we're actually, we're going to have some fun. We're having a great holiday. I'm always excited through the holidays. And Dean is like a real big Christmas freak. I'm a big Thanksgiving freak, and my birthday's right there, which is cool. So we're going to have Thanksgiving, but we're going to start December 1st. And we're also doing Christmas. We're doing my birthday, but we're also doing New Year's, and so we're going to somehow collide all these together and see what kind of thing we come up with. But I look forward to it, and I look forward to working with you guys in person right here with our big spiritual holiday retreat. And that's December 1st. So make sure you get a ticket for that, because I do think this one will sell out as well. And so I can't wait. I can't wait to see you guys. And I can't wait to see you guys here tomorrow for the master class. And so I'll check you out tomorrow. I didn't miss anything, right, Dino?
Nope, that was it. Let's see. Good. Masterclass, Minneapolis retreat. That's it.
Yes, that's a lot of stuff. So
just call Michelle, 702-822-0548 for the retreat. So just call Michelle and she'll get you all set up.
Right. And so you love me, Dean?
I love you, Gary.
That was fake.
I'm really trying.
Brian, you agree? Right? Brian, that was weak, right?
Yeah, he's getting better at faking it.
Yeah. Adriana, that was kind of weak, right? What do you think?
Yeah, sorry, Dean. I have to be.
Oh, look at that. They're agreeing with you, Gary.
Yeah, well, they love me. Adriana, do you love me?
Oh, I love you. I love you, Gary. And I appreciate you. Yeah.
See, she loves me. I love her.
That was good.
Yeah, you have to work on it, Dean. Anyway, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys here tomorrow for the masterclass. I love you guys. I do love you guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you, God, for all the gifts today. This was freaky. This was really cool. Talk to you tomorrow.